Welcome to this episode of Catching Up with Yoseka Stationery. So casual. I hope everybody is well. We are coming off of a great week in the store last week. We had our Planner Madness event in store, and I had a good time. I saw a lot of people coming in and like deciding on planners, and even for people who like didn't know it was Planner Madness, I feel like it was a nice little reminder for everyone that it's planner season. And yeah, I love talking about planners with people if you don't know that about me. So yeah, it was just like a nice little introduction to planners for a lot of people who visited the store maybe for their first time, and like maybe they don't use the planner, you know, and they got to see all these planners, which I thought was really great. Yeah. And yeah,
we also had a little Hobonichi Meetup.
Yes,
on the Friday. And I saw a lot of people who came to the meetup, brought their Hobonichis. We were all like talking around the main table, like sharing our Hobonichi spreads, which was very fun. And we had, I don't remember if we talked about this last time.
No.
But surprise, we had the Hobonichi team, I guess, come from Japan again to be in the store with us for that little event. They were just dropping by, saying hello. But
it was really cool. I mean, there were a total of like 6 or 7 people from Hobonichi who flew in from Japan. One of them was Tsubasa, who we've talked about before and has been on our previous YouTube video of the Hobonichi preview party. And then there were other team members who work on the Hobonichi Techo team, the design team. I got to meet the woman responsible for working on all the artist collaborations, like the Mina Perhonen ones.
Oh my gosh.
And then like the main lead of the Hobonichi Techo team was really cool. It's like primarily women, which I love, and I think it makes a lot of sense when you look at the brand and like the kind of stuff that they put out. So yeah.
It was very nice, but it was also nerve-wracking for me. Like, can you imagine? Like, I was just there with like 6 people from Hobonichi showing my planner, like, yeah, this is what I did.
Did they ask to see your planner?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like, as soon as I came in, I was like, oh, hello. Tsubasa introduced me to everybody.
Hobonichi Queen. She was introduced as Hobonichi Queen.
And everyone was like, oh my gosh, like, thanks for making your cool videos. And I was like, you've seen my videos.
So funny.
And then immediately after that, Tsubasa was like, if you could show everyone your planner, that'd be great. And I was like, okay. The pressure. So much pressure.
Oh my god.
But I showed my weeks and my A6, and it was all good in the end.
Yeah, it was, they came for a short visit, very casual, and just I think like it was nice for their team to meet our team. And we brought in people who weren't working, and people who weren't necessarily working in the store that day came to swing by and meet people from Hobonichi. So that was really great. And if you came by the Hobonichi Meetup, thank you so much for coming by. And maybe you got to talk to somebody from Hobonichi. So I hope you had a good time there. What else happened? I guess a couple of, aside from Hobonichi, we had a couple of pretty exciting releases from Travelers. Obviously, we had our own Travelers release a little while ago, but for the holidays coming up, Travelers has re-released some of our favorite holiday items. These are the Traveler's bears that Travelers first released like 2 or 3 years ago. So we have the Traveler's bear brass tag and the leather tags. The brass tag was newly released last year, 2022, and And then 2021 was the first year they released the Mama Bear and Baby Bear leather tags. So they re-released this last year in 2022, and now they're re-releasing both of these. So super cute and kind of like a real sign that the holidays are here. You know, they have like
so
snow, wintry. Yeah, so really cute. If you missed out on them last year, these also make like great presents. And then another kind of surprise from Travelers. I think like most people saw the bears coming, but most people did not see this coming. Travelers USA specifically has, in the past couple of years, done these travel and sketch events where they have paired these Art Toolkit palettes, limited edition Art Toolkit paint palettes. Inside, if you open these up, they have magnetic pans. Yeah, the folio size is hard to open up. It's really
also,
tight.
like scared to mess it up.
So these are what they look like inside. They're magnetized tins. So even when you're like painting on the go, your palette won't be sliding around, I guess. And then they kind of open and close really conveniently like that. It's really nice. So they released these the past 2 summers, and they sell out really quickly because they're super limited. But they kind of surprised us this past week, November 6th. They were just like, we're dropping them again. We're making them again. So these came out again in still very limited numbers. So if you missed one the first time around, be sure to get yours this time around.
Hopefully you got it this time.
Yeah. And they're so small. Like the pocket palettes are like so small. And then what else? We have newly added stationery as well. We have a lot to talk about this week, actually. So where should we start?
Well, I will just start over here.
Okay.
This is exciting. This is
chocolate?
It does look like chocolate. Oh my gosh, this does look like a chocolate box.
Wait, did you not think that? I literally thought Neil ordered us chocolate when it first came in.
This must have been so disappointing.
Well, I think I had also been craving chocolate for the like past few weeks, and then to see these boxes, and then but I had also been waiting a long time for these, so tell everybody what they are.
Yes, so we originally got to see this pen, new from Kaweco, at the New York Now trade show when we went there, and it's a little hard to show on camera. It's very dark. But it comes in this like special commemorative box because it's for their 140th anniversary. So this is a new sport model from them. It is the EBONIT Sport. It's spelled like EBONIT on the pen, but that's just because that's how it's said in German.
I thought you made a typo when I was rereading that description. I was like, ooh, Ashley left out an E. But then like right there, it was like EBONIT in German.
Yeah. And it's called EBONIT because it's made out of ebonite, which is a hardened rubber. And it's just their sport model. It's got their steel nib on it, and
it's so shiny.
It's really shiny.
Yeah.
And it's really lightweight because ebonite is really lightweight, and it's supposed to be very durable. But what I think is really cool about this is I didn't know you could do this with ebonite, but it's like I don't know if you can see the like striation.
Right. It almost has like the grain of wood or something like that. It looks like it's like wood grains on it.
Which apparently they tried to do to mimic the fact that ebonite comes from like rubber trees. But it's really cool because it's not painted. It goes throughout the whole thing. Like if you look on the inside of the cap, it's like in there.
That's cool.
So
it feels different from the sport bodies. Which are very smooth, like shiny plastic, basically. So these definitely have a different feel to them. And it makes sense for an anniversary edition to make in ebonite because that is the material that a lot of fountain pens came in before like the Industrial Revolution, and like things were like made in plastic all the time. Most fountain pens were made of ebonite.
Very true. And the box that it comes in, it's like so cute. They have like all this information, but it also comes with other things in this set. It comes with a clip that you can add on, and then it comes with this set of 10 cartridges, which has every single color of their inks in the cartridge.
Oh, fun.
Which is very cool.
Cute.
Yeah.
I love the whole retro feel of this this packaging, this pen.
It is very nice. It's
Yeah.
very carefully put together.
Wow. Happy birthday, Kaweco.
Happy birthday! Too bad we can't celebrate with chocolates.
Oh my god, I should put some chocolate in there. Also, that the nib on that is a steel nib, right? Yeah, it's just the 060 steel nib that you normally get on the sports. It's the body that's special. The body.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Also new this week, we have some new stationery releases from Hitotoki. Starting with these very cute little compact sticky stickers.
Sticky things. There's so many.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to show them all to you, but I'll show one to start. This is the Coffret, a cosmetic motif film sticker from Hitotoki. And it's supposed to be designed to look like a compact, like a cosmetic compact. And so it has this clear lid on it so that it looks like a little compact, like a little. And the stickers are all like clear film so that you can layer the colors like you layer makeup.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, it's very cool. That just came right off. But yeah, these.
So they're flake stickers.
They're like flake stickers,
Okay.
basically. So they peel like that.
Oh, okay.
And then there's so many different colors. There's so many.
And there's different shapes, right?
Yes, there's different shapes.
There's like this oval, ovular shape. Is this called oval?
This one's called round.
Round?
Good guess. Good guess. What do you think this one's called? I thought it was called rectangle.
Right. I was trying to think of the word rectangle just now. I couldn't think of the word rectangle.
It eluded you.
What is it called?
It's called bar.
Oh, bar. Okay.
They all have like the same colorway for each shape, but just in like slightly different designs.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is like horizon blue.
Oh,
this
got
one's
it.
forest green.
Got it.
There's a pink one. There's like a yellow one.
You see.
This is
Oh, okay.
so there's this hexagonal one, which is actually called triangle. Also surprising to me. There was bar. There's circle,
That makes sense.
which makes sense. Oh, where's the other one?
Ooh, look at this Ooh, look at the grid.
Good variety.
Yeah.
Of designs.
Yeah.
There's square. So they all kind of, you can see how the colors like kind of match each other, but they're
Right.
not exactly the same.
Right. Interesting.
They
And
release so many.
Hitotoki is the same brand that releases soda tapes.
Yes.
I can't think of any of my
No
words. Today. Soda tapes and Kita.
Yes.
So, they have done recently a lot of clear stickers, clear not clear washi tape, but clear PET tape. So this is kind of very consistent with the type of aesthetic that they have been releasing in their recent products.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like a combination of Kita and soda.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
I feel like they're very portable, you know?
Yeah. I would just want to see one of these like slipped into one of my pockets of my Hobonichi. I feel like they just look cute.
They
you
do
know?
look cute.
They look
They
cute.
do.
Yeah. Also new from Hitotoki, we have these notebooks. These Hitotoki notebooks, which are a whole brand new also they're they remind me of Kita, you know?
Yeah.
Is it the same designs, or is it just like, is it the same exact design?
Well, they're different, but I think some of the artists
Maybe
are the
some of the
same.
artists, you're right, maybe that's what it is. Like, I feel like this is definitely something.
Yeah, and this was
Right?
also on a recent Kita
Right.
tape.
So if you have been using Kita, I think
You'll
these will be
recognize.
like really fun for you to see, like Kita as a notebook, you know? So they come in a few different sizes, these Kita notebooks. Not Kita. These Hitotoki notebooks, they come in the square size, they come in, what is the size called again?
Comic
Size, and then they come in this passport size. Each of them come with like different designs, very Kita-like designs. And what you get when you get the notebook is a clear cover like this that has pockets, like a folder pocket. And then it also has a clear underlay, a pencil board like this, which can also act as, you know, like a bookmark, so you can slip it into your notebook and keep track. And obviously the notebook is meant to go into the notebook cover like this, and then like that. And what's cool is that actually the pages in these notebooks are all perforated, so you're meant to be able to tear them out, like so.
Nice. That's good.
So I guess they're like a really good kind of pocket memo, right? Because like if you just need like a piece of paper ever, then you can just tear it out. I like this design,
Yeah.
the sewing machine design.
Yeah.
It's very cute.
It's by the same artist.
Yes, it looks like that same artist. And all of them are grid inside, but they might be like a slightly different grid. Just like a slightly different grid. Yeah, like this one is kind of neat.
Yeah.
It has like this dot grid on the top.
And
Yeah.
little bigger dots so you can divide it however
Yeah,
you
this
want.
one's complicated.
Yeah. You can really do
Lots
a
of
lot with this
details.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what else is important about these is that you can get the refills for the notebooks. So if you use up the notebook inside, you can just get the refill and just use your cover over and over again.
And they're pretty unique sizes. Like the square one, it's just a square, so not a lot of other companies make the square size, so it's pretty unique. Same with the comic size, but the passport size is a little bit more universal.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So what else is new this week? We also have some new fountain pens and some inks to talk about. So we'll talk about the inks first because we have a couple of new fountain pens to share with you all, in addition to the ebonite, obviously. But these are the Sailor Dipton inks, and these are like the second release of the Dipton inks, because we saw Dipton inks for the first time a month or two ago from Sailor, and they had like the coral humming, the mellow forest, and then the blue one that I
It was
can't
like
remember.
Ice dance or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And those were like really shimmery inks.
Yeah.
And these three new colors, Ripe Fig, Dark Cave, and Blue Flame. These are all dip pen inks. These are very sheening inks, and we have the swatches.
Super sheening.
Dark
I
Cave.
hope you can see how sheening they are.
It like looks like it's still wet.
Yeah.
Because it's sheening. Wow, the Blue Flame.
Flame, which has like a reddish sheen.
Blue with red sheen, and then Ripe Fig, which is like a green with dark purple sheen. This is
or
my
the opposite.
favorite.
Purple with dark green sheen.
Wait, yeah. No, you know what? Where I'm sitting, the light is making it look like it's a green ink. I'm only seeing the sheen right now.
Whoa.
You see?
Yeah, you're right.
So like I was looking at it I don't know.
I think it's gonna be hard to get.
Yeah, I was looking at it like right here, and from certain angles, it just looks like a green ink. But it's actually purple ink. That one's really cool. That one's really cool. So yeah, that's my favorite, actually, ripe fig.
Me too.
Yeah.
I like that one.
I also love figs.
Me too.
Side note. These Sailor saying are only dip pen friendly, so they do come in these dip pen and ink sets like this. They come in these sets with a Sailor Hocoro Fude nib. But Ashley and I were talking about this off camera before, and we'd be kind of interested in trying these out in an ink fountain pen.
Yeah.
Because it's just sheen.
Yeah, it's just sheen. Well, here it says, compared to regular fountain pen ink, sheen ink tends to clump and harden more quickly. Therefore, after each use, be sure to thoroughly wipe off any ink that has gotten on the bottle rim and inside the cap. But then on the back it says, do not use with fountain pens. But
right.
I've seen many other inks that have pretty intense sheen.
Intense sheen. Intense, yeah, just like the Ink Institute, Shadow Snow, and Jadeite.
Yeah.
So, I mean, don't blame us for clogging your pen, but try it if you want and let us know, how it goes. And maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll do it first.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe. We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, so these are great, really pretty new colors. Next up, I have some exciting fountain pens to share with you all on our walnut pen tray here in front of me. Dun, 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 dun.
Wow, look at this.
On the right here are new Sailor 1911 Ringless Galaxy fountain pens. They're released in 5 colors, and obviously very galactic themed, right? Their names are...
The ones that we have here are Andromeda, Orion, and Crab Nebula, but they're all named after galaxy theme things, right? The other ones... Magellanic,
something.
Very long.
Yeah. And Pleiades?
Yes.
Yeah?
Pleiades?
I don't know how to say things.
I don't know how to say it. Those two are very difficult.
Yeah. And they're all obviously these solid color fountain pen in 1911 bodies with black ion trim, as well as a black ion 21 karat nib right here.
So they're the 1911 large size.
Yeah, and I guess they are slightly translucent, but pretty opaque for the most part. Yeah, so these, we don't have the other 2 colors because these have been quite popular. I think the purple one, that Magellanic, I don't know how to say that word.
Yeah.
It's like Magellan. Is that what it's trying to do?
Maybe.
But yeah, that one has been really popular. Let us know if you've added a couple of these to your collection.
This one's my favorite.
That one, I was looking. That one is like an interesting color combination. Like you wouldn't think that it would be good. I feel. Sorry, it's interesting. Actually, it's nice.
It's very interesting. It's very different.
And then on the left of the walnut pen tray, we have 2 pens that I am so excited about. These are Sailor Veilios. Sailor Veilio was released last year or earlier this year by Sailor. So it's a new pen body from Sailor, and this size is in between that of a Pro Gear Slim and a Pro Gear. So it's a new shape, and then also there's some details on the pen. So along the barrel and cap of the pen are these kind of veils of color, and that's where the name Veilio comes from. So it looks like the, when you have the pen inked up, you can kind of see the details of the nib and the details of the ink color covered by these like very thin veils.
That's
so
cool.
It's really, really beautiful. What's special about these pens is that they are a single rod of acrylic resin that has been hollowed out. They are basically made by hollowing out a single rod of acrylic resin and polishing it out. And what's really, really special about these, and what Sailor's
Sorry, I'm like so entranced by this.
Oh my god. Yeah, what's really special about these is that Sailor has actually polished out the outside as well as the inside. So the inside is really, really smooth. So other pen manufacturers have done things like this before, but the inside of these barrels is really smooth. And actually, if you turn the threading, it's really
smooth.
Yeah, so
oh wow.
it's a noticeable difference of smoothness, which I think is it's a cool detail. It's kind of like those ebonite pens, right? Like you wouldn't know until you explore a little bit deeper. What makes these pens so special. The nib, it feels like butter, right?
Yeah.
The nibs on these pens are 21 karat nibs, but they're not the Pro Gear 21 karat nibs. They're the smaller nib with 21 karat. So it's a very unique model, I will say. And we do have here two pens to compare. We have the Fire, the Pro Gear Slim Fire, and then the Yoseka Origin Pro Gear to compare the sizes. So you can kind of see it's a very subtle difference, but the lengthwise, the Veilio is exactly in between the length of the Pro Gear Slim and the Pro Gear. So it's a little bit longer than the Pro Gear Slim, and then it's a little bit shorter than the Pro Gear. And then as far as the width of the pen goes, Ashley and I were examining this earlier because it's such a subtle difference.
Very subtle, yeah.
But basically the pen has about the width of the pen cap of the Pro Gear, and then the barrel is thinner than the Pro Gear barrel. It's about the barrel of the Pro Gear Slim. So it's kind of like if you put the cap of the Pro Gear onto the body, the barrel of the Pro Gear Slim, then you get this unique pen.
I do kind of want to see the section is different, but the section looks like the same, like what would be on a Slim.
Oh, the sections.
Because the Pro Gear is definitely bigger.
Right.
Yeah, that's definitely bigger.
Yeah, here. Yeah, I think the section is the Pro Gear Slim section. So it's really just the cap
and the length.
And the length that are...
Wait, is the length of just this the same?
Yeah. So it's just the cap.
It's just the Pro Gear cap.
It's just the Pro Gear cap onto a Pro Gear Slim barrel. Basically.
So probably when you post it, it'll feel very different.
It'll probably feel quite heavy if you post it. It might not be very posting friendly. One other difference is this band here around the cap. It's like upgraded.
Yeah.
It's really nice. It feels like a wedding band or something. It does. Like it feels like, it's like very solid. It does. Right? Yeah. So it's like very, I don't know, it classes it up. Anyway, I love these pens. The first time I saw these pens was a customer had one, and she showed me the Veilio that she had, and I knew I loved it ever since she showed it to me.
It's very nice. I really do like the white one.
I like the white one.
It's very
yeah, I love the white one. It's so pretty. And Ashley was talking about the other colors before. There's two new colors that have just been released. The mint green one, and then like a light purple. Yeah. Two more colors coming out, like a light mint green color and then like a lavender purple kind of color. So I'm excited to see those two.
I'm so excited for those because those are colors that I really like. Aside from that, we also had a couple questions we wanted to answer.
So Ask Yoseka Anything, which brings me to why I brought over this Pro Gear Slim Fire. So this question is not a question that somebody submitted for Ask Yoseka Anything, but it's a question we get from time to time. Most recently, I think a very good customer of ours, David, asked us this question. And so he wanted to know, and I think lots of people want to know, the difference in color between the Sailor Pro Gear Slim Fire, which I have here in my left hand, and the Sailor Pro Gear Slim Autumn Sky. These two pens are both kind of like very autumnal colors. And from time to time, we do get asked this. The fire one is the one on the bottom here. And the autumn sky is the one on the top over here. So the autumn sky is definitely like more red.
Yeah,
and
almost pinky.
Yeah,
almost.
Not like a bright red. It's not exactly like a Christmas red, but it's an autumn red. The fire is very similar to like a persimmon, if you've ever seen a persimmon. So that's a question that we get asked all the time, and hopefully the little shot of this side by side will answer some of your questions about color comparisons between these two. And then another Ask Yoseka Anything question that we got was actually about these notebooks, the Hitotoki Passport notebooks. And this is a question from a customer, Kaylea. And she wanted to know whether the Hitotoki Passport notebooks were compatible with Traveler's passport size notebooks. And I thought that was a really good question because they are both passport size, but can you use, her question was specifically if you just wanted to get a passport size Traveler's refill, can you use the Hitotoki cover on it? So let's give it a shot.
They include these like white like backing papers in case, because the design is like a little translucent. So in case you want to keep the design very like opaque looking, they have those in there, but you don't have to use them. So let's try it. Yeah.
So this is a Traveler's refill. It's one of their 2024 planner refills. So I imagine that it would fit well.
It looks good so far.
It looks like it would fit.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, that's very nice.
Perfect. Yeah.
That's perfect. You might even get away with two. Like one in the front. Yeah.
Well, like you can tell there's like slightly more space because the Traveler's passport is a little bit thinner.
Fewer pages than the Hitotoki notebook. And then could you use the Hitotoki notebook in a Traveler's passport sized cover? We're gonna try that out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That looks good.
That looks perfect.
Very good.
I think perfect.
I wonder how thick does it look on the top? Question. Yeah, that looks good to me.
Yeah, you maybe could fit two of these in here. Probably maybe not more than that because it's more pages
Than the regular passport.
But yes, compatible. Yes.
Both ways.
Yes. That's the answer. So thank you, Kaylea, for submitting that question and giving us something to share with everybody. I feel like, a lot of the times we can't think of the questions that all of you have on your minds when we're creating these descriptions, but a lot of you guys end up having the same questions. So it's very helpful when you ask us. Yeah. So I think that's about it. Other than that, as I was saying, we met so many of you guys in store this week for Planner Madness. I hope some of you were able to pick out your planners for 2024 after trying them out in store this past week. And lots of you came by for the Hobonichi Meetup, which was great. Did you see anybody in store this past week?
I did. Well, I saw a lot of people. Again, I did not get to catch everyone's name, but someone during the Hobonichi Meetup came up to me and was like, he was trying to get his 3 daughters into like the whole stationery scene, planner scene, everything.
3 daughters?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he was like, I'm gonna share like y'all's videos with them because they're in college. So he was like probably similar age as me. And I was like, that's so cool. That's like very cute that it's being, shared like that to invite people into the stationery world. So that was fun. I didn't catch his name, but thanks for visiting and thank you for sharing that story with me.
You're so powerful. You're like reaching out. You're like reaching out to the youths.
Yeah.
Converting them to fountain pen users.
Broadening.
Yeah. Our youth advocate.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. The Gen Z advocate.
Gen Z.
Yes.
Thank you.
Proud ambassador.
Thank you for keeping us young.
I had some other people come by and say hi and say that they watched our videos, which is always very nice.
Yay.
Thank you for saying hi.
That's so great.
And then one customer who has been in the store before, but I don't think I caught her name last time, Beatriz. I actually got to talk to her a little bit after, the craze of the weekend died down. Sometimes weekends it gets a little very, very populated in the store, but then it comes in waves. And when it dies down, I get to have these like very nice conversations with people. And with Beatrice, we were talking about inks because she was getting a bunch of shimmer ink samples. And I was like, oh, like, what are you gonna end up using these for? Like, do you have pens that will work with these shimmer inks? And she was like, actually, I paint with them.
Oh.
And she's like, very experimental and adventurous with using them for art. And I was like, wow, that is very cool.
I want to see.
Yeah, I want to see too. I also want to try now because I've never used anything with shimmer for like painting.
Yeah.
I guess it's not like a very common use for
You should use these Sheen inks.
Yeah, the Sheen inks. Yeah, next time come by Beatrice. I'll show you the super sheening inks.
Yeah.
But that was fun. That was a very nice little...
Cool.
Maybe I'll try it.
Thank you for coming by, Beatrice. That's great. Well, over the weekend, I saw a good friend of ours from Sunnyside. Her name is Noelle. And I haven't seen her in a long time because she moved. And she moved like upstate, so she doesn't get to the store a lot. But she was having like a me day. She has 2 kids, 2 boys, and she got a chance to get away for her birthday. It's such a mom thing to like, she was celebrating her birthday like a month after her birthday with her girlfriend and in town from out of state. And one of the things she chose to do was come by Yoseka. So it was just really sweet to see you, Noelle. And yeah, I'm glad I was able to catch you while you were here and really, really touched that you chose to spend your me time, your me day with us at Yoseka. Yeah, anytime anybody does that, like has Yoseka as a happy place that they choose to spend their time at, it's very touching, very gratifying. Yeah.
Very meaningful.
Thank you all. All right, everybody. I think that's about it for this week's episode of Catching Up. Keep letting us know if you have any questions about Ask Yoseka Anything, or if you want us to cover anything for the next episode. Leave us a comment and just let us know that it's for Ask Yoseka Anything. And that's about it for this episode. So we shall see you in the next one. Thank you. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.